Alright, good enough. Good evening and welcome everybody. This is Obi-Wan Pez for and Simplex Pachinko. We are going to be doing some Against the Storm tonight. I think probably just one settlement, and hopefully we'll be able to finish it. We'll see how things go, and hopefully it's before 3 in the morning. So we'll see how much we can rush this one. And the title for tonight's stream is itself a little bit of a Mainerism. So, you know, why don't you go on out and explore Johnson Way? Explore out Johnson Way is sort of the main vernacular for, like, you know, out toward that place. Alright, did I start or did I stay in the... Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of food that we don't have. Oh no. Okay, so good news there. We do have a lot of mushrooms coming in from there. Right. Yeah, we're... running real low on food. So we want to get stuff that is not edible, like reed. Actually, let's skip leather for now. Oh, we already got 20. That's good. Yeah, we'll take reed and wheat if we can find it, and use that to get us eggs and meat, because those are things that we can actually develop. Right, we've also got food out here that we're producing. Where are we in the grand scheme of things? So impatience is well up. I need to find 2 more glades, which is almost superficial. Flawless Cellar can make the packs of provisions. Yeah, having no... having no containers is also a bit of a problem. So we'll probably get that one thing. And that increases, or like gives us pottery every time we discover a new glade. If we can get that one, that's pretty good. Hope everybody's having a lovely Friday. Just got back from a theater review, which my spouse was in. She was singing and dancing in, well, a few different numbers, but the jukebox musical of Elvis Presley's music, Addams Family, and there was one more I'm not pinning down in my head. But either way, you know, good times. Had it all pretty well nailed down. And they averted the same disaster that they had in rehearsal, where one of the guys went across my spouse's back with his hand and took her mic pack with him. So managed to avoid that. Do I have reed and clay? 15 tools during storm. Right. I don't really want to wait 2 more minutes to discover this, but at the same time... Avoid glades. Okay. So I did do that on purpose. Alright, what else we got? So 2 more glades. Literally just a pack of crops. A lot of building materials. Bags of crops. Makeshift. Yeah. Yeah. Moment we kind of need the meat, just as it stands, but soon, right? What's the... We got 5. One charge left, okay. Far off. Okay. So we've got 51 amber, which is really good. Woodcutter's production is 15% quicker, yes please. Workers assigned to glade events can carry 5 more items, yes please. Plus 2 to all boot production. Do I make boots? No. We do not make boots. Not to say we won't, but at the moment we just don't have it. So, did we go with that one or not? 2 additional beavers will come with every new group, or every group of newcomers. I don't think I want to push the population that high yet. Well, possibly ever. Yeah, alright. Can max out the barrels, max out the boots, and sell most of the resin. And Sell 4 of the 23 tools. I think that's probably fair. Alright. First Dawn and Smoldering City. Both have that in there. Yeah, okay. We're gonna max out the fabric. Because we can't make it with any sort of reasonable... Yeah, that's alright. And orders. Right, we still haven't delivered that yet. What is this? Level 1 standing with one of the trade routes. 3 abandoned caches. $40. Okay. We can get the fishing hut. Where is the fishing hut? Oh, right, yeah. We're in the middle of building it. No. That's not what I want. Right. Last set of objectives, and I've barely done anything. No biscuits, no pies. We've got jerky, we've got pickled goods. Don't really have skewers, so that's probably the closest for us to actually be able to do. Okay, 15 tools, 15 building materials will get us +2 skewers. Planting crops is faster. Harvesting crops is faster. I like that. Vital equipment when exploring the wilds. Gain 6 packs of provisions every time you discover a new glade. I also really like that. Considering how many other things that's going to help us with, though. We might have to go that route. Complete 12 trading routes. And deliver 35 amber. Jeez. Alright, slightly risky. Let's do it. Alright. Herb garden is gonna be able to make that work. What can we get? Okay, we can get another one of them. This is an herb garden? Yes. So we're going to get roots. So we can actually make this work. Seller. Herbs as well. As well as... not vegetable. We'll leave it like that for now. There are some mushrooms right in here. right. Fishman. Perform ritual for corruption, but we get rain totem for harmony. Decreases hostility by 50. Pretty decent. Or we burn it down. For 30 biscuits and 30 scrolls. That's also pretty good. We get vegetables and stuff like that. Or, actually, right, send it to the Citadel. We need to take you immediately and fix this thing. Okay, do we take the biscuit? No, we took the other one. So we need the scrolls anyway. Though we also need a temple. Don't worry, that's going to happen. We need another pack of crops and 8 more building materials. Goody. We need 2 more beavers and get the resolve up to 24. Biscuits it is. Okay, and then here we can get coal from the kiln. Plenty. Take him. Get over here. Work on that. Get us some reputation. As much as I really like the coats, and it would be easy to put 12 stone in there, we need the tools for this. Move up. Take this path. Go like that. Got 6 people who still don't have housing. Whoops. Over diligent workers gain 3 barrels every time you get 10 planks. Very much so. Discovering a glade during storm grants 15 tools. It's nice, but doesn't matter. And empathy lowers hostility. So it's nice, but we're not doing that. Okay, so +1 to industrialized farming packs of crops. 10 for amber and 3 parts. Bumps that over a bit. We need to discover 1 more glade. We need to complete 1 more cache, because we've got 1 down here that we're working on now. And we need to get trade routes up, and we need to get building materials up. Alright, we don't have foragers camp. That's a small foragers camp. deactivate that for a minute. Let's look at what we're getting. So, provisioner, flour and barrels, like, we're going to get barrels for free. Flour's nice, but we can do that at the Ray Mill and also get scrolls. We need the skewers from the cookhouse. So, we'll go cookhouse now. Essentially no-brainer. We'll go like this. Really? Interesting. Okay. Tell them to go build stuff first. Herb garden here as well. And then we put the farm field in here. Nice. Newcomers. In what proportion do we want these people? Or do we want pottery and stone or leather? We might want pottery and stone, which also means that we can spend more of our foxes on getting out into glades. No, let's go the other way. We're going to put more of our lizard folk into the warm places to give them boosted... right. Give them boosted stuff. Okay, so we do any water, herbs. Gonna be a big thing here. Roots, not vegetables. We can do meat because that is cultivated. We're going to need more flour. And we can do herbs and not grain at the moment. Right, so let's put these two into the flawless cellar in a moment. We got this, gets us a bunch of stuff. We're gonna drop another small warehouse like way out here. Ray mill for flowers and scrolls. Druid's hut is oil tea and coats. Press is oil, flour, and paste. Flour is low. Smokehouse is jerky, which we already have. And pottery and incense. So we're going to go with the rain mill. I'm liking the irregular shapes that they're now adding in. Because before it was slightly annoying. Because it never quite worked out. flax field. We can do harvester's camp. It's beneficial. We got 2 of these. Doesn't look like there's anything for the herbalist to do, which is really too bad. So we gotta hang out for those. Kick him out. Send him over here, I guess. Let him do roots for a bit before we move it over there. And these are also vegetables, but we can't do that, right? Got the packs of crops, and at this point, let's swap. So we're going to put in for roots, because there should be enough coming in theory. Mushrooms we're mostly leaving for food. Alright, deliver those 12. We get 10% move speed, 30 copper bars, and 5 parts. We're turning it around. We are turning this around. Multiplier 2 or higher. We need trade goods. Six. That's enough. 2.38 sell for 3, 1.76 sell for 3. Alright, so that's a little better. If we go to trade level 2, that's at least going to get one of our... it's going to get some progress on this one up here. And then we get single progress down here. So, doing okay. Roots are 0, sea marrow 0. That can change. Because the sea marrow, there is sea marrow over here. Did I have anything outstanding? Seems like no, but mushroom flower. We don't need any paste at all because we don't have any harpies and we don't know the other species that wanted the other thing anyway. We also need more homes. So we could use like another beaver house. And yeah, another, I mean even another 2 lizard houses would still then allow for a big shelter to be built. This up here. Then, once storm rolls around, there we go. This is not terrible, as much as I don't like it at the moment. Because it's at least going to just boost our numbers. Trading post orders. Okay. Butcher. Not really interested. Smelter is more interesting, right? Copper bars, training gear is going to be helpful, and pies. Leather worker adds water skins, boots, and training gear. And small farm adds vegetables and grain, which we're starting to kind of get stuff for. I think we're going to go smelter. Still doing okay over here. It's a lot of leather. Eggs. Still right over there. Crystallized dew. 1.68 sulfur 2. It's not pretty, but you know, this could still be done. Okay, we are going to need to build more coal. Oh, right. We need woodcutters back. That might be the bigger problem, I suppose. Here. We want our beaverkin. to level 1. Global resolve -10. Oh, if we discover a glade. That's fair. I also don't even know if we're going to find the glade at this point, because it's a lot of trees to cut through. Is it worth the trade-off for... We could use 10 more tools, or 15 more tools, but it's not like it's a huge deal. Yeah, let's not bother with the luxury goods right now. So heal the... Excellent. Right, so we've got a whole bunch of basic food goods for the most part. There were some things that I don't make. Or can't make. Alright, water skins, pottery, fabric's already done, so we're good there. Scales are sometimes useful, but we're going to get some, probably, out of the other thing that's there. +2 to flour sounds good. Packs of goods are produced faster. Gain 3 wine every 15 ale produced. Not doing it, so. Grain, like 15. Pottery will go 30. Water skins will go 30. This may be a little bit more than we can actually afford, but that's alright. We'll start cutting it down once we figure out what we want and don't want. Wow, okay. And 28. Sounds good to me. Huge order. That works. All right, 36 more seconds until we get another order done. Clay. Yep. See, now I sold a whole bunch of it. Could have used it here. Burn through those boots pretty quick. Alright, 2 trade routes, 2 multiplier or higher, we get +1 to plank production, which is awesome. 20 oil, pretty nice considering we don't have any, and parts will keep us running. We need to discover one more glade. It's gonna be that one. Alright. We'll just discover it. Grain production, +1 every 25 times it's produced. Gain 1 lizard for every 25 eggs produced. No, thank you. Odd talisman made from the talons of a phoenix. Gain 2 wildfire essence for every 2 completed dangerous or forbidden glades. Right. That's really good for selling stuff, for getting amber. I'm not actually making any grain at the moment, right? Let's go for from the ashes. Right, dangerous and forbidden glades completed is really what we get our stuff from now. Move to here. Fix rainpunk drill. After carefully studying this strange piece of machinery, it will spawn 2 to 3 coal veins. Send them off, do something else. More people, right? Coats are good. Roots are nice. Eggs are fine. So we've got plenty of them. Could do more of that. So right now, we need flour, which we can get from the rain mill. So heal this out. Right. Got more than enough meat. Leather's fine, eggs are fine. So cancel. Let him go build stuff. Here we could use 2 foxes. Okay. Or just those 2. Let's go fix this. 2 or 3 coal veins nearby. Do we have a mine somewhere? Need for skewers and jerky fulfilled. We're at 33, 34 out of 40. Doing all right there. Okay, what does this do again? Food production speed increased by 80%. And villagers move 20% faster because they have access to complex food. 28 out of 33 are affected by this. Okay, we need another beaverkin house. Plenty of copper ore. Let's not use those. Ay. Okay. So level 1 with a settlement on the trade routes. We got 2 wildfire, 20 amber, and 5 parts. We get 3 glades, complete 1 dangerous event, gets us a permanent +1 to crystallized dew, gets us amber, gets us parts. And need for pickled goods, skewers, and jerky fulfilled, gets us 24 boxes of tools, plus 20% food production, global food production, permanent, and 50 oil. We're doing a lot better. Alright, so we need 1 more abandoned cache. Hopefully it'll be easy enough to do. What do we got for trade routes? We just need some trade routes at this point. Right? So 1.58, sulfur 2. It's okay. Sell 18. 14 ore. 196. 2.4 something. 2.46. Sulfur 6. Sure. And we're pretty close on... Oh, it's going to go down though. We're pretty close on beaverkin. Just getting that house is probably going to be enough. Lumber mill. What's this one? Carpenter. Okay. Tavern. Need for leisure, luxury, passive effects. We don't have ale and wine at this point, I don't think. Oh, the wine from the cellar we can do. Right. So we can get luxury from here. Luxury education is the better combination because now we get wine and scrolls. Good evening and welcome. My name is Obi-Wan Pez and this is N-Simplex Pachinko. We do mathy type stuff on Mondays and Wednesdays. We do gamey type stuff on Fridays. We started a bit late tonight, but that's fine. Brawling education could also be helpful. And we've been playing Against the Storm for a while. I think I said this is night 12-ish, probably. And we're slowly making our way out toward the Gold Gate, or Gold Seal. We have this game, which we had started last time, and then had to quit because it was like 3 in the morning. We're at least going to finish this game. Should end pretty soon. We just got a whole bunch of orders to clean up against Queen's impatience, and the lizard folk and foxkin are currently above the threshold for reputation gains. So, yes. Okay, Crown Chronicles. I don't think we actually have any rebuilt or salvaged ruins at this point, but Guild House. +1 global resolve every time you sell goods worth 75 amber. Yeah. I think we might be there a couple of times over. So that'd be pretty awesome. Let's do the Guild House. Okay. Tea Doctor. Treatment and religion. We do not have the tea house or anywhere that makes incense, so this doesn't really help all that much. Speaking of tea, plantation to get berries and plant fiber would also be kind of helpful. Oh, temple. We need the temple. Religion, education. That's alright. Okay, trappers. We have no others either. Man. Alright, so we kick them out. Throw a second person in there. Here we just don't have... Oh no. Right, we're above the limits. Here we... This is where we're above the flower limit. Who uses it? Who uses flower? Just the ones we have. Right. So cookhouse. Ow, 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 ow. Nope, that was fine. These are two different things. So we want the biscuits and we want the pies. Pies should probably be limited to 20 as well. And then next question, where do we get scrolls? Consumables? Yep. Grain mill. Okay, that's the only place. I mean, what else are we going to use it for, really? Vellum, essentially. got that done. We got 3, yeah, 3 coal veins. Temple? Okay, that's symmetric. So it doesn't actually matter. Destroy that one and create that one. Silly. Doesn't matter, but you know what? It's more fun. What just got used? Here. Right. These guys are all down here doing roots and herbs. That's fine. These will be optional. Got 3 of them working on this fishing pond. Flax. Really nothing in there, so that's less interesting. I need the kiln to produce more coal. And bricks, because we're out. Four decorations for aesthetics. Just stick that off there somewhere. We only have 3 people left without homes, so that's good. Let's avoid glade, and we don't need the tools this time, so we can avoid popping it during the storm, which will avoid the -10 to global resolve. Ridiculous. And not to mention we're only one reputation point plus a little away from the end of the game, so this is not too bad, all things considered. First dawn, this will get us 6, which will put us to 15 out of 35. A beaver population. Above 24 for 30 seconds. We're at 23 now, so good on us, I guess. Lumber mill. Pickled goods. Good times. Right, there we go. So now they're going to start picking up stormwater. This is the first stormwater they've been able to collect. We've already maxed out all the previous ones. Okay, if we could get lizard folk in here, that would raise their happiness, as well as being able to work on education to raise beavers. Still don't have anything that makes incense. Foxes are the only ones who care that we have. Hey, Pen!
I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen.
I found out that your alert gets flagged on YouTube. Oh. Gaining reputation doesn't lower impatience. Okay. Don't really need to worry about that. We're gonna get whatever this is. Yeah, 0.15 reputation. And we're off on ads. So for the next 3 minutes or so, gonna have ads. We'll let this just kind of play its awesome music. We got about 2 minutes left. So, you know what that means. Get up, stretch, do all the good stuff, and we shall return very shortly. Ahoy. Welcome back. So let's redeem. Good. Got really quiet all of a sudden. Got me worried a second. Dost thou in hoist? Pretty much as always. Just some arm curls, a couple of overhead things, and use our 20-pound weights to start with. Hope everybody's having a good start to your weekend. My spouse was in a theatrical review tonight with there were 6 theater groups in the local area. She had done work with one of them, and multiple people who were on stage had done work with multiple groups and like learned all of their songs and dances and performed all of them. I don't think anybody was in all 6, but there were certainly some people who were in 2 or 3 groups because they had like ever done it. So it was quite impressive. They did like usually 2 or 3 numbers from one show, or they did a whole bunch of different shows. There was one group which had only 5 people there, and they did there is a theatrical production about, I don't remember her name, that's sad. There's this lady who like just basically had a lot of money and lived in New York City and was like, I want to do a I want to do like operatic work. And so she practiced Allegro con brio, which is it's a very high soprano. You've heard it before, I'm sure, but it goes something to the tune of like and turns out the lady couldn't sing worth a damn. So she worked with a pianist to like just play along, and he was just like, all right, sure. And she's celebrated for basically, even though she had absolutely zero talent and probably was tone deaf, she just had like the strength of will to fight through it and just be like, I just enjoy music so much. Everybody's just like, okay. What are you doing to my music? But it is a funny production, and it's so hard for the woman who was playing the part to intentionally sing poorly. It's practically impossible for her to do it, because you don't sing poorly ever. Alright, let's see. Crystallized dew, we got plenty. So 1062, 1662 sell for 21. Sounds lovely. Yeah, like I said, we're like seconds away from winning, so it's not like this matters. Mushroom production up +1 every 25 times produced. Grain, same thing. Artifact infused with the power of Holy Flame. Hostility from woodcutters decreased by 6. I kind of like that. Ooh, that put us down almost. Almost. Back down to 1. A 0.4 per minute, that's gonna tip us over the top in, like, yeah, not, what was that, 30 seconds? Not even. 6 seconds. A Watchtower. Expert 4. Complete 150 trading routes total. 2 seal fragments, 51 food stockpile, and 70 experience. Woo! Right, win a game near Watchtower. Levitating monument, interesting. No. Oh, we have won a game near Levitating Monument, so that doesn't actually do us any good if we wanted to. Cursed Woodlands.
Hello there.
Hello there. Good evening and welcome. I must be raiding in from Dawn's. Or something. No, Dawn's still here. Huh. That's really curious. I allegedly did that, but I did not touch anything. Oh no. At any rate, I hope everybody's having a good start to your weekend. Yeah, the theater review went very well. They ended the of the 6 groups, the last one to go. Like, there was this one lady who absolutely nailed like every single pop, every single like movement that she needed to, dance move, you know, like landed on her spot, whatever, wherever she did, with like such vigor. It was just like, wow, okay. Hmm. Restless spirits can be found throughout the forest after a lot of bloodshed during the Great Civil War. Also, the forest has reshaped itself. It's impossible to recognize the danger of the glades, which are now of all of even size. Hmm. So, I'd like to, but at the same time, this doesn't look like it's going to give me anything actually extra. Right? 36, 2, and 70 experience. If I just pick this one, right? 36, 2, and 70 experience. And this is just regular Royal Woodland stuff. This is Cursed Royal Woodlands. Okay, if we go toward this one, if we go toward those two, let's do this just because it sounds fun, despite possibly being the most horrible thing I could do. This means that we're probably going to want beaverkin up front, so I can get through all of the forest easier. Just go all food and then 2 for planks. Right. Let's hop on in. I already don't like this necessarily. Euphoric Vapors. Villagers with this trait have a +1 boost to their resolve. Every villager needs 2 complex food in order to gain this +1 to resolve. And a stack of this effect is added every 60 seconds. Sun Festivities. Villagers with this effect have a +20% chance of doubling their yield on this production cycle. Complex food. Horrors from Beneath. During storm, villagers in mines get -10 from Hostility 1. From Hostility 1, flooded roads. During storm, travel time of trade routes is increased by 50%. And from hostility 5, I better not have that. Villagers with this effect have a 50% chance of summoning double the amount of consuming double the amount of food during a break. To prevent have housing and services need fulfilled. Alright, so clay we can get from woodcutters. Woodcutters here. Herb garden. Ranch. Forager's camp. Smithy. Right. Having fishing huts would be nice. Let's do a ranch so we can get meat, leather, and eggs. Weaver can come later. Ugh. Don't really like the carpenter either, but having 3-star goods is pretty big. Stamping mill is pretty good. Gets us bricks. Fishing hut does really well with large fishing ponds or whatever. But stamping mill, we kind of need the bricks as well. That can give us flour when we get on far enough. Stamping mill. Woodcutters we need at priority. Highest priority, whatever. Yeah. Fell trees and avoid glades. Card a caravan plus 2 villagers, plus 3 roots per minute. Very nice. And active trade slot. Yeah, we'll do root delivery line. Helps to have 3 in the food category, just given to us every 3 minutes, or every 3 every minute, yeah. Pretty huge. Two woodcutters camps and 30 wood. Or, better one, right? Get glade events. Discover 3 glades. Hand in 3 packs of crops. Again, we've been doing that. Beaver resolve above 16. Possible, not for a while. Have a ranch. Yep. 15 meat and 15 leather. Which then gets us these things. Here we don't have tools, so this might be the better way to go. It's kind of short term, but still. Well, we're not able to do anything just yet, but that's fine. nice, but we can put that somewhere further away. Crude workstation. Hmm. Oh, right, because it was avoiding. Ghost of a poisoned human. Uh-oh. Wow. Forbid your villagers from fulfilling needs, jerky codes, and treatment for 600 seconds. Somehow I don't think that's going to be a problem. Maybe I don't understand. We will no longer tolerate these upturned beaks roaming the settlement freely. Everyone must learn the truth about how the harpy alchemist poisoned us to seize power. Yikes. must deliver specific goods or withstand a period of hostile effects while the event is being worked on. Sometimes both requirements apply. Right? Effects will trigger if the event isn't completed in time. Huh. That seems bad then, because we need to get them luxury goods, which we don't have, within the appropriate amount of time. 30? We got 30 minutes until they just murder these ghosts murder 3 harpies. Yay. Make a trading post and deliver 10 amber? I mean, like, that might be the quickest way to get tools. Oh. I need to come back in 10 minutes. Hopefully have the tools. And then have the request fulfilled. Herb node. Okay, put trading post way the hell up here. Priority 1. Take her out, let her build. Luxury goods. 30 clearance water, though. Is that 2? Ugh, that might be 2, rain engines. Press Druid's Hut and Butcher. Okay, Trade Hub. Gain 1 reputation point every time you sell goods worth 60 amber, but fulfilling orders awards 50% less reputation. Protected trade. Hostility reduced by 15 points every time you sell 30 goods worth 30 amber, but complex food grants 1 less resolve point. I think I want to reroll. Alright, 40 water skins every full reputation point earned through high resolve, so they write home. Impatience grows 30% slower for 3 minutes after finishing a trade route. If you leave rainwater for a while, it will begin to release a pleasant and warm vapor. Food production speed increased by 15% for every 50 units of drizzle water stored. That one we have to have 2 rain engines. And if I'm saying 2, that means it should be 25 each. That it maxes out, which means in order to get 30, we're also going to have to build 2 rain collectors. Let's do the water skins. Doesn't do much for us right now, but Beaverkin and lizard folk for 4 brick, or get stone and pottery. Lizard folk will give me 15 tools, I think. Beaverkin may also give me something. Let's go this way. 10 tools. Oh yeah, 10 tools. Forbid consumption of, what was it, coats? Jerky and treatment. There we go. Gex Rune Scale. Ghost of a Morning Harpy. Oh no. Okay. If ghost request is not met, it will simply vanish. That's better. Above 20? Our flock has been in mourning for many years. We will never forget the war. Please rekindle the hope in the harpies' hearts. The scout's gonna open chests 40% faster. Nice. also has incense. So we could buy 15 for 4. Sell off any number of a bunch of things. Oh no, that's just him. Small pond, moss broccoli, and copper veins. Those planks got eaten up pretty quick though. Hey, zeg Hilda. Just out of curiosity, right? So this is 0.37. 0.18. Okay, so that's common. Alright, I think we're going to call it there, because we're getting a little bit tired here. Bit of a shorter stream tonight, but nonetheless, we will be back possibly tomorrow, probably Sunday night for Satisfactory Sunday. And then we'll be back on Monday, Wednesday for more math stuff. Again, Monday is going to be talking about Peter Lillydahl's Building Thinking Classrooms, and Wednesday is going to be about cracking the GRE. Doing some extra problems for that. So, we're going to head over and see Stargoid, who raided us last night, so we'll just say hi. We're not able to raid Stargoid at this time. Cool. Let's try Don. Yep. Alright. So we're going to go see Don. He's working on complex analysis. So, see you all in a bit. And hope you all have a great time. My name's Obi-Wan Piz. This is N. Simplex Pachinko. See you around.